Sai Gaur Premanande. Big Island Hawaii Sangha की श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की श्री सुखदेव गोस्वामी की श्री परीक्षित महाराज की श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेद व्यास जी की जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की श्री गुरुदेव की साई गौर प्रेमानंदे। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वैराग्यविद्यानिजभक्तियोगं शिक्षायै सपुरुषं पुराण श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपाबुद्धिस्तमं प्रपद्ये। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनविरह कातुराजुगाः। पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वो विनेदुस्तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। विश्वसर्ग विसर्गादिनवलक्षलक्षितं कृष्णाख्यं परम धाम जगद्धाम नमामि यत्। महाबोधे स्थिरे कनकरुचिरे नीलशिखरे वसनप्रसदान्त सहज बलभद्रेण बलिना सुभद्रा मध्यस्थ सकल सुर सेवा वसरदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे। श्री जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। वन मोर टाइम। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। My humble obeisances to the divine lotus feet of my Guru Maharaj, Nitla Vishnu Vishnupad Stota Shat, Shri Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and similar to my Shiksha Gurudevs, Nitla Vishnu Vishnupad Stota Shat, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Shila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and Nitla Vishnu Vishnupad Stota Shat, Bhakti Vigyan Shila Bharti Goswami Maharaj. My Dandvat Pranams to Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj and Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj. To Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, the founder of Shri Gaudiya Math, and to his prominent associates, Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Shri Srimad Bhakti Rakshar Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, and Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. To all associates of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and to Shri God Nityanand Prabhu, to Shri Radha Madhav, and then my humble obeisances to all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, all my seniors, Gopa Prabhu, Mai Bharat Prabhu, Chandrika Mataji, Gadadhar Prabhu, and my God brothers and sisters, God Sundar Prabhu. Thank you so much for hosting this 7 days Srimad Bhagavat Katha. In the end of Shri Purushottam month.
Today is the last day of Purushottam month. I could have come earlier, but there was a Bhagavat Katha in Australia. Just arrived yesterday. We completed there Sunday, and we starting here on Monday. So even on the last day of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, on this very auspicious, the last day of Purushottam month, can give us tremendous benefits. What to speak of one day, even Shan Matrena, one moment, association of Srimad Bhagavatam, one moment association. Association means not to just hear. The subtle meaning of association is adoption of association. Not only just hearing, but the adoption. And I'm here trying to speak Srimad Bhagavatam, which we heard from Srila Gurudev, lotus lips of Srila Gurudev, and all our acharyas. From Shukdev Goswami, from Sut Goswami, and from Shri Gokarna, who recited Srimad Bhagavatam Katha. Nasht paraishu abhadreshu nityam bhagavatam sevaya. Nityam bhagavatam sevaya. It's not only for 7 days, but nitya means not every day. Nitya means eternal. Just if we say nitya, eternally the sun comes through my window. How many minutes sun comes through my window? Few minutes only. Can't be all day and night. So that's not the meaning of nitya. Not every day. Nitya means eternally. Adoption of Srimad Bhagavatam Katha. And that happens by Shravanam and Kirtanam. By hearing and speaking. So, why so many garlands? Thank you so much. Shravanam and Kirtanam. Smaranam. 3 prominent angas of bhakti. This can only be possible when we are together in congregation and organizing any festival in related to Srimad Bhagavatam, which is an endless topic. We can't complete in 7 days. Can't complete. And that only 1.5 hours? This is what I've been told. 1.5 hours. So I was speaking this morning to Shravan, Prabhu, how is possible to complete in 1.5 hours in 7 days? Maybe what we can do is first canto this year, first canto 7 days, and next year second canto. Maybe then possibility we can complete. But if we go through the commentaries of Vishnu Chakra Thakur and Jiva Goswami and Sridhar Swami Pad, then it will take 7 births to understand. But as Srila Gurudev used to recite Srimad Bhagavatam Katha, Bhagavat Saptahas in 90s, he used to give the essence of the commentaries of the acharyas. Essence. So that in that short span of time, we can adopt that as much as possible. So, understanding this and taking advantage of this opportunity amongst all the Vaishnavas here, let us hear Srimad Bhagavat Katha, which we used to hear from Srila Gurudev. From where to start? because my eyes are going to the clock. I have to end by 7 o'clock. To understand any scripture, the very first thing is to know the Mahatme, the glories, the Mahima. So, Srila Krishna Dvaipan Vedvyas, who composed Srimad Bhagavatam, after expanding on the Vedas from one Veda to the four, Athar Veda, Rig Veda, Sam Veda and Yajur Veda. And then to understand those Vedas, to simplify those Vedas, writing Puranas, to simplify Puranas, Upanishad, like we say Upavas. Upavas means not fasting. Upavas means to reside with. Upanishads, to reside with Vedas, in proximity with Puranas. Because who are the Vedas? Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrita describe Shruti Mata Prishta. Shrutis, Vedas are considered to be as mothers. Smritis considered to be the sisters. And Puranas are brothers, which proclaim who is the Supreme and to whom we have to dedicate our life to. We are not obliged to dedicate our life to the family members, to the society, to the country, not to any demigods, not any other personalities, only one personality. Ekla Ishva Krishna Arsa Bhritya. Only one personality, that's Krishna. Kyo mane, kyo na mane, sakal tar das. Whoever believes or don't believe, but this is the truth, this is a fact. They only proclaim Krishna is supreme and we have to develop our relationship with Him. And the best means to develop relationship with Krishna is something which is tadatme with Krishna. Tadatme means oneness. Just like an iron bar, if we keep in a fire, the iron bar also adopt the same nature of fire. Similarly, anything which is similar to Krishna, tadatme means being oneness with them. If we get close proximity with those, it is same as being with Krishna. So if we say Srimad Bhagavatam is similar to Krishna, this is not even proper. This is inappropriate. Bhagavatam is not similar to Krishna. Bhagavatam is Krishna Himself. Harinam Prabhu, holy name is not similar to Krishna, but holy name is Krishna. Is Krishna. Abhinatva Nam Namani. Just like we say Nam Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Ras Vigraha. Purna Shuddha Nitya Mukta Abhinatva Nama Namani. Abhinatva. Not different. Same identity. Even that is little not clearly defined. But say Krishna Himself. Shiv Vigraha, Srimad Bhagavatam, Harinam, and Acharyas. They are Krishna. Acharya Mam Vijanya. Bhagavatam says, Krishna Himself says, it's not that I come as Acharya. I myself comes as Acharya. So any close proximity with these can give us a very condensed relationship with the personality to whom we are supposed to get related to and surrender to. And that is Krishna. Because Srimad Bhagavatam described that particular dharma for which Krishna is instructing 5,000 years back. which dharma Srimad Bhagavatam describes. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Sarva dharman paritajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Give up all other dharma and surrender unto me. So Prabhu, if we give up all other dharma, then what dharma to be followed? If anyone not following any dharma, that is not even human being. That's animal. That's animal tendency. Something we have to follow. Someone we have to follow. And you are instructing us, or this is your order, saying, give up all other dharma and surrender unto me. So if we surrender unto you, give up all other dharma, then which dharma to be followed? Then Bhagavatam says, Yeve Bhagavat prokta hi upai hi atmalabde, agya pumsam avidusham vidhi Bhagavatam hitan. Those instructions which Krishna gives through his lotus lips, following those instructions is actually Bhagavad Dharma. So Bhagavad Gita is also following Bhagavad Dharma. If we go very deep, trying to relate the shlokas, the verses of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, we see so much similarities there. Many people in India, they don't even know the difference. And sometimes they say, oh, you're going to speak 7 days Bhagavad Gita? I say, no, 7 days Bhagavatam. Yeah, same thing. It's not same thing. Oh, so what's the difference? Even those who born in a very religious, pious family, they don't even know the difference between Gita and Bhagavatam. Gita is what Krishna spoke. And Bhagavatam is what Krishna does. So what is the difference? Gita is a portion of Mahabharata. Ekam Shastram Devki Putra Gitam. The Shastra which is sung by Devki Putra Shri Krishna, the son of Devaki Krishna. And Bhagavatam is what? Explaining all the features of Krishna. When I say features of Krishna, means all the incarnations of the Krishna. Showing features means his bhakt vatsalata, his affection towards devotees, Arshi Narsingh Bhagwan, Vara Bhagwan, Matsya, Kurma, Mohani, Dhanvantari, Shri Ram, all these incarnations. But the personal features of Krishna being Yashoda Nandan, Radha Raman, Shri Krishna. That's the beauty of Srimad Bhagavatam. But Gita is spoken by Devaki Nandan Krishna. And Srimad Bhagavatam, the highlight of Srimad Bhagavatam, the illumination of Srimad Bhagavatam, the foundation of Srimad Bhagavatam is the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And why it is so? Because Lokik Sadbandhuvad Bhav, human-like pastimes and friendly pastimes of Krishna being his Brajvasis. Therefore, Sridhar Swami Pad said, Dashme Dashmam Lakshmata Ashrata Ashrata Vigraham. There are 10 symptoms by which Srimad Bhagavatam is known as Mahapuran. There are 18 Puran, but Srimad Bhagavatam is Mahapuran. Puran have 5 symptoms, but Srimad Bhagavatam have 10 symptoms. अतः सर्ग विसर्ग स्थानम पोषणम उति मनवंतर ईश अनुकथा निरोध मुक्तिर आश्रय. सर्ग क्रिएशन, विसर्ग सब क्रिएशन, स्थानम पोषणम उति ही मनवंत्र ईश अनुकथा निरोध mukti, ashraya. 10 symptoms, and that's why Bhagavatam is Mahapuran. That's the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. Starts from 3rd canto. The Sarga Leela is third canto. Visarga Leela is fourth canto. Sthanam Leela is fifth canto. Oshnam, sixth canto. Utihi is seventh canto. Prahlad Maharaj. Manvantra, eighth canto. Ishanukatha, ninth canto. Nirodh, 11th canto. Mukti, 12th canto. Ashraya, 10th canto. Ashraya means the foundation. The entire Srimad Bhagavatam from 1st to 9th canto is there to highlight the glories of the 10th canto, which is the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam. And in the 10th canto of Bhagavatam, the story, the pastimes of Krishna from chapter 1 to chapter 90 chapters. And they are Mathura Leela, they are Dwarka Leela. But all these Leelas of Mathuresh Krishna and Dwarkadesh Krishna is based on Radha Raman, Yashoda Nandan Krishna. The associates which are described in Srimad Bhagavatam, the associates of Krishna from Dwarka and Mathura, they are glorifying the associates of Vrindavan, Braj. That's the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. We're going to hear this one by one. So, 10th canto is Ashraya. So, Sridhar Swami Pad is saying, Dashme Dashmam, Lakshme Ashita Ashita Vigraham, Krishnakhyam Param Dham, Jagad Dham Namami. 10th canto is the Ashraya. So, therefore, it is very essential to hear from 1st to 9, then coming to the 10th, preparing, getting qualification to digest the inconceivable pastimes, which is very inconceivable. How is possible Krishna, who is being the supreme and enacting human-like pastimes? Loki Sadbandhu Badbhav, so easygoing. And also, in this Purushottam month, which is Krishna, Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam also described the pastime of Maryada Purushottam Shri Ram. In brief, not elaborating. Shukdev Goswami only recited one verse and he said Ramayana is over. Guru Arthe Tokta Rajyam. On the order of his father, Shri Darshad Maharaj, Shri Ram went to forest for 14 years. Sita got kidnapped by Ravan. Ram made a bridge on the ocean connected to Lanka, killed Ravan, brought back Sita to Ayodhya. Jai Siyavara Ramachandra ki. Ram Leela is over. This is all about Ram Leela. But Parikshit Maharaj just watching, looking his face. I heard Ram Leela is elaborate. And you finish in one verse. Shukdev Goswami said, if I elaborate Ram Leela, you have only 7 days. You only have 7 days. You can't elaborate. Because Bhagavatam is 18,000 verses. And Ram Leela itself is 24,000. Just the pastime of Ramayana, Ram Leela is 24,000 verses. Chopai. Just Ram Leela. But Shukdev Goswami touched some important points. 9th canto. And also in Srimad Bhagavatam, the Chin avatar, the Chan avatar, the hidden avatar, Prem Purushottam Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also described in Srimad Bhagavatam. But also described in a hidden way. So therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is the wealth of Gaudiya Vaishnavas, which is getting plundered by other sampradayas. But actually, Srimad Bhagavatam is the only bhashya of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Other sampradayas, they have their bhashyas, Parijat bhashya and all. But for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, we don't need any other vad. Srimad Bhagavatam praman amlam yad Vaishnav nam priyam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the only sutra. Arthoham Brahm Sutra nam Bharat Arth Vinirnayam Gayatri Bhash Rupaso Vedata Parinimniham. Arthoham Brahm Sutra nam. The essence of Brahm Sutras. 550 verses. Brahm Sutras. The essence. Arthoham Brahm Sutra nam. Bharat Arth Vinirnayam. Elaborating the discussion of Srimad Bhagavata, Mahabharat, Bharat Arth Vinirnayam. And the description of Gayatri Bhasha Rupaso. The description of Gayatri. And the essence of all the Vedas. So therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is described, compared with sun, with ghee lamp, with fruit, and with nectar. Sridhar Swami Pad, Vishnu Chakur Thakur, the Tikas, the commentaries. Srimad Bhagavatam is like sun. You may say, what is evidence? Acharyas describe. The verses of Bhagavatam is the evidence. We don't have any other evidence. Srimad Bhagavatam is a scripture where all sampradayas give due honor and respect. No one can dare question Srimad Bhagavatam. No one can refute Srimad Bhagavatam. No one can challenge Srimad Bhagavatam. Imagine. Even when the point came to Sri Shankaracharya to write any commentaries on Srimad Bhagavatam, he folded hands. Prabhu, don't order me to do this. On your order, Mahadev, Shankara Saksha, Shiva is Shankar. And Krishna ordered him to go and spread Mayavad. I want this. Mahadev was so reluctant. Shiva was so reluctant. I can't do this. I'm seeing you so beautiful. How can I describe Mayavad? No, I want the demons to get cheated. But when the point comes on writing commentaries on Srimad Bhagavatam, Shankaracharya said, no, I can't touch this. I can follow the order of my Prabhu, but I can't write any commentaries on Srimad Bhagavatam. He raised his hands there. Imagine what scripture is Srimad Bhagavatam. The only boat which can cross from material world to the spiritual world, can entrance to Golok Vrindavan, Srimad Bhagavatam. Therefore, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matamidam Aradhya Bhagwan Braje Chaitanyas Tad Dham Vrindavanam. That's the essence, right? Srila Gurudev used to say this is the essence of our Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. Our Acharyas. Aradhya Bhagwan Braje Chaitanyas Tad Dham Vrindavanam Ramya Kachit Upasana Braj Vargenu Ya Kalpitaha. Srimad Bhagavat Praman Amlam Prema Pumartha Mahan. Mahaprabhu only accepted Srimad Bhagavatam as Praman. No other commentaries required. Like 4 Acharyas have commentaries on Brahma Sutra. Mahaprabhu said, I don't need any other commentaries. My commentary is Srimad Bhagavatam. That's it. Srimad Bhagavatam. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he himself gave to Shri Raghunath Das Goswami Giriraj Shila to worship. He gave Shri Rup Shri Sanatan instructions, orders. But to Shri Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Mahaprabhu gave what? Mahaprabhu gave Srimad Bhagavatam to Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, his life and soul. In other words, Mahaprabhu gave himself, means Krishna, to Shri Raghunath Bhatt Goswami. who always used to relish and relish and relish Srimad Bhagavatam. Swadu swadu pade pade. Each and every step, each and every moment, complete relishment of the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam. But adhikar bhed, differentiation of qualification and differentiation of perception. Everyone is hearing Bhagavatam, but perception. Everyone have their own understanding and perception. With the same pastime, perception differs. And Gurudev used to say, I'm recalling Srila Gurudev words in 90s. He used to give Srimad Bhagavatam Saptaha 7 days in Delhi. Still remember that asan, if I recall. And the words, specific these words, Gurudev used to say, don't think if a speaker is very fluent in Srimad Bhagavatam and very fluently describing the commentaries of Acharya, there is no, don't think that he may be or may not be a pure devotee. And any person sitting in the audience quietly and relishing Srimad Bhagavatam can be more superior than the speaker. Can be more superior than the speaker. So it's not that. If someone is speaking Srimad Bhagavatam so fluently, someone recited Srimad Bhagavatam 500 times, or knows so many verses, and very good in speaking, there's no guarantee he's adopting Srimad Bhagavatam. But anyone in the audience, sitting in the back somewhere quietly, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, but relishing swadu swadu pade pade, each and every step, each and every verse of Bhagavatam, so the listener can be more superior than the speaker. Doesn't matter if he's sitting on the ground or a speaker is speaking on a big asan. There's no consideration. There's no consideration. And Srila Gurudev gave example of Navdeep Dham, Devanand Pandit. Devanand Pandit, very fluent, reciting Srimad Bhagavatam. All scholars from Navdeep came to hear Bhagavatam from him. And he's going on and on and on and on. And everyone is relishing, no doubt. But who's getting the symptoms, the most symptoms? Srivas Pandit. His perception, just sitting quietly there and hearing and relishing this. If we say, only when I speak Srimad Bhagavatam I relish, something is wrong. Something is wrong there. Because if I am speaking Srimad Bhagavatam and relishing, I am doing this for my adoration, to get my prestige, and to show off that I know Bhagavatam more than you. Naim Atma Pravachanana Labhyo. Not by pravachan, not by speaking. People get impressed immediately. That has nothing to do with who is speaker and who is hearing. The perception of Shiva, the relishing of Srivas Pandit was more than anyone else there. And he was getting so many transcendental symptoms, which even Devanand Pandit was not able to understand. Otherwise, he could have stopped his students to throwing Srivas Pandit out from the pavilion. He was not able to understand this. So who's superior there? Devanand Pandit or Srivas Pandit? Srivas Pandit more superior than Devanand Pandit. He's speaking. Devanand Pandit speaking is not, maybe he's relishing, but not to that extent. Srivas Pandit. So there is no consideration. Then one who is speaking is relishing the most, or he knows the most. So if I say I'm speaking and relishing when I hear, because I know more than anyone else, that's not the criteria. And the best example is, Bhagavatam describe who is the best Vaishnav. Vaishnav Nam Yatha Shambhu. Shiva is the best Vaishnav. And what Shiva do? In his Gras ashram. Shiva is not sannyasi. He is married. Staying with his wife. Either he Panchmukhe Ram Nam Jape Tripurari. With his 5 mouths. He is chanting the name of Ram, Ram chanting. Or he recites Srimad Bhagavatam to his consort Parvati. And when he completes Srimad Bhagavatam recitation, then he requests his wife, now you start and I want to hear this. He is also relishing hearing Bhagavatam. So if we say anyone who loves Srimad Bhagavatam, then his love is not about speaking, it is also about hearing. It is also about Shri Shukdev Goswami speaking, but is also relishing. Parikshit Maharaj is hearing and also relishing. Shri Narad is sitting there, hearing and relishing. Vyasadev, who wrote Srimad Bhagavatam, sitting there and relishing. This is something which is more delicious than any other prep. But for Vaishnavas, Srimad Bhagavat Praman Amalam Yad Vaishnav Nam Priyam. The best evidence, Srimad Bhagavatam Praman Amalam. Amal Puran and Praman Amalam, 2 different things. Mal means contamination. And Amal means when there is no contamination. There is no contamination. So Amal Puran, the Puran which has no contamination. That means the Puranas which exist, do they have a contamination? Yes, some sort of. What kind of contamination? Oh, if you do this, you will get this. If you perform this penance, if you perform this austerity, oh, you will get this. So there's some tinge of enjoying material world and also up to the stage of liberation. Dharma, Arth, Kam and Moksha in Puranas. But Srimad Bhagavatam, Dharma Projit Kaitava. All this Dharma, Arth and Kam, Moksha, they are like cheating propensity. Creating a distance between us and Krishna. This 4th Purusharthas. But Krishna, Srimad Bhagavatam only describe Pancham Purushartha, only Krishna Prema. The goal of human life. The goal of everyone. Sabe Pumsa Paro Dharmo. But everyone, only one goal. Ekala Ishva Krishna Arsa Britya. To establish that relationship. Praman Amalam and Amal Puran. Praman means evidence. The best evidence to establish that relationship. Praman Amalam and Amal Puran. And Puran which has no contamination. Understand? Getting my point? Or is too tattvas? This is Srimad Bhagavatam. So compare to as the transcendental body of Krishna. Many comparison of Srimad Bhagavatam to make us understand. Transcendental body of Krishna. 18,000 verses and 12 cantos. The 1st and 2nd canto, the 2 lotus feet of Krishna. 3rd and 4th canto, 2 thighs of Krishna. 5th canto, the navel of Krishna. The 6th canto, the broad chest of Krishna. 7th and 8th canto, 2 arms of Krishna. 9th canto, the neck of Krishna. 10th canto, beautiful, mild, smiling face of Krishna. 11th canto, the broad forehead of Krishna. And 12th canto is the head. So from 1st to 12th canto, is Shri Krishna. The Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. Non-different from Krishna. Krishna appeared in writings, or we say in the scripture form. The Srimad Bhagavatam. Bolo Bhagavat Mahapuran ki Jai. So commentators, our acharyas describe Bhagavatam with different analogies. Srimad Bhagavatam is not different from sun. What is the evidence? Krishna sodham upakatate dharma jnanadibi saha kalo nashtam drisham esham Puran ark adunita. Krishna sodham upakatate. At the end of Dwapar Yuga, when Krishna left for his abode, his transcendental abode, Golok Vrindavan, it is compared to just like as one sun set and other sun rising. Krishna invests all the dharma, jnana, his potency, everything in Srimad Bhagavatam. Dharma, jnana divi saha. Krishna took dharma and jnana, everything with him. Kalo Krishna sudham upagatate dharma jnana divi saha kalo nashtam drisham esham. By seeing and understanding, Kali Yuga going to come. The Kali Yuga is going to come. And when Kali Yuga is going to come, there will be fightings, there will be quarrels, there will be cheatings, all the negativities. Krishna pondered on this. So, because he has to go back for many reasons, because he also have to go to other universes for many reasons, to take all those sadhakas who got perfection, who got Sarup Siddhi, and who got Vastu Siddhi, and has to take all of them back to Golok Vrindavan. So therefore, Krishna has to move around for many reasons. Therefore, he kept Srimad Bhagavatam for the jivas, for us, for jivas like us, conditioned souls like us, whose lifespan is very short. Prayana alpayush sabbe kalab asi yuge janaha mand sumand mateo mand bhagye hi upadita. For jivas like us, mand sumand mateo, very less intelligence, very bad fortune. Both things are being said. Why less intelligence? Not because one is not inclined towards Krishna consciousness. That's not less intelligence. Less intelligence is said because even after getting association, one is not inclined towards Krishna consciousness. There's less intelligence. Those who are atheists, those who don't believe in Krishna, they are totally different category. Yeah. This is for those who are devotees. Association is there. All supply is there, but not taking advantage of the situation, advantage of the association, less intelligence. Those who don't go to school, they're totally different category. But one who's going to school, but not taking advantage of the teachers, teaching on the board, A for apple, B for ball. A child comes back home and mom asks, what you learned today? I don't know, it was so boring. Child, you have to learn this, A, B, C, D. I don't want. So why are you going to school? For fun. You know, why are you going to hear Bhagavatam? No, I'm not saying to anyone here. Just saying because I'm saying this because when I speak Srimad Bhagavatam in India, we get like 500, 700, not less than 500 crowd. Yeah, 500, 1000 minimum. starts from 500. But why they come there? Many of them just to enjoy seeing the nice setup. How fancy it is. Oh, a big Maharaj is sitting on a very nice decoration, asan, to see the decoration. Many come for having prasadam in the last. This feast always, right? Many come for just to check how is the management. So many reasons, not for Bhagavatam. Very few, handful of devotees. They come actually to hear Bhagavatam because they feel the necessity. If there is no feel of necessity, there is no respect for Bhagavatam. If I feel there is a necessity of Bhagavatam in my life, I'll give due respect to Srimad Bhagavatam every day and while my chanting. But because I don't want to adopt Srimad Bhagavatam in my life, so I don't feel any necessity, and therefore carefree, easygoing, and very nice time. Without Srimad Bhagavatam is considered as mand sumand mateo. Bad fortune, less intelligence. This less intelligence is for devotee section, and bad fortune for those who don't want to hear or adopt Srimad Bhagavatam. Bad fortune for them, but less intelligence for me, being practicing but don't want to practice nicely. Manda sumanda mateo manda bhagya. So for that short span of time, Krishna, he incarnate himself as, or he come himself as Srimad Bhagavatam. He kept his, I won't say his representative, he himself. So Acharya described this is not like a chintamani. Chintamani is like touchstone. You touch iron with chintamani, iron turns to gold. So when a money, a jewel, it touched to iron and iron turns to gold, that doesn't mean the money, the jewel, losing some of its properties or its potency. As many iron bars be touched by that chintamani, touchstone, they turn to gold, but chintamani is not losing any of its properties or its divinity. Krishna is like that. If he is manifesting himself as holy name, as Shiv Vigraha, as Srimad Bhagavatam, as an Acharyas, it's not that he is losing something. He remains complete. Chintamani remains complete. Krishna remains complete. Om Purnam Idam. Ishopanishad says, always complete, never incomplete. Always complete. But Srimad Bhagavatam describe the glories of Krishna who is complete, but when he express himself as incomplete. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. Understand my point? The glories of Bhagavatam is when Krishna is complete, but he is enacting pastimes as if he is incomplete. Oh, I can't do this. I can't win over my sakhas. I can't win over many other pastimes. We'll come to 10th canto. I can't do this, I can't do that. That's Supreme who can do everything. Kartam akartam anyatha kartum. One who can do possible impossible and impossible possible. He is showing incompleteness. Like Lord Shri Ram. He's complete. But he's expressing, I can't cross this ocean. I need support, I need help. Come on, Prabhu. What are you saying? You can come from your abode to here, from Saket Dham to here. You can come from that far to this material world. Can't you just cross ocean for like 3 miles, 4 miles? No, I can't. So when Supreme, who's complete, when he expresses incompleteness, that is the beauty. And this beauty is described in Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam. So it's compared to a sun. What happens when sun rises? Very soon it's going to get dark. When it gets night and dark, then mode of ignorance is very prominent. All the ignorant creatures comes out. We don't have snakes in Hawaii, but in other places, let's say Australia and other countries, badger, California, snakes comes out in night. Ghost, demons, they get powerful in dark. That's their time. Scorpion. All these creatures, mode of ignorance. And what happens when there is sunrise or sun about to rise is on its origin? Just before sunrise, when there is little light, snakes, ghosts, all these creatures, they just disappear. Because now they know the light is going to be there. The mode of goodness is going to come. And just because of the shadow of that mode of goodness, they just disappear or they hibernate themselves. Similarly, Srimad Bhagavatam is compared to as sun. Krishna Swadham Upagadate Dharma Jnanadivisaha Kalo Nashtam Dishamesham Puran Ark Adulita. Ark means sun. Sun. So those who are in a mode of ignorance, those who don't believe in Krishna, in God, those who don't have any interest to become a devotee, those who are following the Karma Kanda, those who are following the Jnana Kanda, those who are immersed in impersonal Brahm, they are seen transformed with Srimad Bhagavatam. It's like sun. With the sun rays, with the light, transform them. Sun gives knowledge. Sun means one who gives knowledge, means light. Srimad Bhagavatam also gives light and dissipating darkness. When I say dissipate darkness, means the nature of being darkness. The nature of being darkness. So those who are in the nature, the mode of darkness, ignorance, this is another category. But those who are immersed in impersonal Brahm, which is not a less identity, something very high, Srimad Bhagavatam transformed them. Examples: 4 Kumaras. The 4 Kumaras, following the process of Gyan, they got changed. They got totally changed. Very long past time. Hopefully we'll come up to that point. And those 4 Kumaras are now cursing those who are following the impersonal Brahm. Before 4 Kumars, they were following impersonal Brahm. But after transformed, 4 Kumaras saying, Yatapad Pankaj Pilash Vilasha Bhaktaya Garmashe Garatitem Udgratite Santaha Tadvan Rikt Mateo. Yatopi ruddha shodganam taranam bhaj vasudevam. The essence of the verse is, those who follow impersonalism, the rikt mate, means empty head. You know, if we address someone, hey, you stupid, you foolish, you dull head, it looks little weird, right? Unpolite. The sophisticated way of saying is empty head. Bhagavatam described for Kumara saying, Tadvadna rikt mateo, you have nothing in your head. Empty head. Bhaj Vasudevam. One should worship Vasudeva, Krishna. Shukdev Goswami, being immersed in impersonal Brahm, and he don't feel shy to say this. Openly is saying in Bhagavatam, Parinishtopi nirgunya uttam shlok lilaya, Grit chej rajishi akyam yadhitvan. I'm the one, he's claiming, he's raising his hands. I'm not hesitant, I'm not shy. I can tell my negativities. I was the one who was principal in the University of Impersonalism. I was principal. Parinishtapi nirgunya. But moment I heard Uttam Shlok Lilaya. Uttam Shloka means Krishna. Why Krishna is known as Uttam Shloka? One who's described in the verses the best. No, how to say this? What is the meaning of Uttam Shloka? How to say this? No. One who's glorified with the best verses. This is Krishna. Or those verses get blessed when they come in contact in glorification of Krishna. Uttam Shloka. The best verses. Those verses get blessed when they glorify Krishna. Another meaning is Krishna who's glorified, the best verses. Grit chej rashi akyam yadhitvan. He said, moment I heard the glories of that Uttam Shloka Shri Krishna, who described with beautiful verses, I got dragged from that impersonalism to the personal features of Krishna. I literally got dragged from that state of consciousness. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is also compared to as Deepak. Means lamp, ghee lamp. What happens? Suppose there is blackout. There is no light. Everything is dark. No illumination, nothing. Just one lamp in the room, in this hall, is enough to see where is the entrance, where is the exit, where is Prasadam, where is Bhagavatam, where the deities, and where the devotees. Just one little is enough. Kasman yed vibhasitum tule gyan pradeep pura. Two places in Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna described as Satyam Param Dhimahi. Two places. Please excuse me if it is getting too philosophical. But that's the beginning part. Pastimes coming soon. Two places in Srimad Bhagavatam describes Satyam Param Dhimahi. Very first verse of Bhagavatam we're going to hear maybe tomorrow. But there's other place. Kasma ne vibhasidam tule gyan pradipura tad munyo krishna munyo yogendra taradatmanam tad shodam vimlam vishokmritam satyam param dhimahi. Two places in Bhagavatam describe Satyam Param Dhimahi. Remembering the Param Satya, the ultimate truth, Shri Krishna, and many other meanings. So in this verse, Srimad Bhagavatam is described to as lamp. We are in darkness for many reasons. For devotee section and for non-devotee section. Those who are striving for mukti, that's also darkness. Because bhukti, mukti, siddhi, kame, sakale, ashant. Those who are striving for enjoyment in the material world, those who want liberation, those who want perfections, they're all what? Ashant, restless. Krishna Bhakta Nishkam Ataiva Shant. Only devotee of Krishna is Nishkam, no desire, and therefore is always very peaceful. Always peaceful. So Srimad Bhagavatam illuminate like a deepak, like a ghee lamp. Srimad Bhagavatam is also described as nectar, fruit. Fruit is the essence of a tree. Trees have leaves, flowers, branches, bark, etc. But the essence of a tree or the tree is known by this fruit. Nigam kalptarum galitam phalam. Bhagavatam is described as ripened fruit. Where this fruit was? Sridhar Swami Pada described this fruit was hanging on the branch of Narayan. The branch called Narayan. The nature of this fruit is, the fruit itself wants to give access to those who wants to eat them. That's the beauty of this fruit. Generally it happens that a person who is walking by and sees nice fruit on a tree, he wants to grab that fruit. But this fruit, Srimad Bhagavatam, has very amazing nature. Fruit itself is so restless for people to taste it. Therefore, he is so restless, fell from the branch of Narayan to the branch of Brahma. He got stuck on the branch of Brahma. Then it fell from the branch of Brahma to the branch of Narad. Because the nature of fruit, the fruit wants to fall and to give access to everyone. Come and taste me. You ever saw any fruit like this? Fruit is requesting, come, please come and taste me. I'm giving my access. I'm very sweet. I'm very nectarian. But this fruit is like this. Fell from the branch of Narayan to the branch of Brahma, and then from the branch of Brahma to the branch of Narad. And it fell from the branch of Narad to the branch of Vedavyas. And when this fruit fell from the branch of Vedavyas, immediately there was a parrot sitting there who immediately touched this fruit on his beak. And when a parrot touched the fruit, becomes what? More sweet. That's the nature. We all eat honey. What is honey? Those who eat honey, honey is the spit of honeybee. No one likes to taste or even, honor anyone's spit. But what is honey? It's a spit. That's the nature of the bee created by Krishna. Imagine. And it is so sweet. And it's so much health regenerating. The honey. And they're very expensive honeys. My goodness, at the airport I saw Manuka honey. It was written some potency 250, 300, and I saw it was like $250. So my goodness, that's honey? This small bottle, Manuka honey. But what is that honey? The spit. But if you write there if you write on the bottle, this is a spit, who's going to eat that? I don't want to buy this. That expensive spit. So that's the nature. Similarly, the nature of parrot is If parrot touch any fruit with its beak, it becomes sweeter and sweeter. There's the nature of that bird. So when this fruit was falling from the branch of Vedavyas, then the parrot who was sitting there immediately touched with his beak and made that fruit more sweeter. The fruit was very sweet and made more sweet. Shuk mukhat amrit dravya samritam nigam kalptarum galitam phalam nigam kalptaru. From the Vedas, from the tree of Vedas, this fruit, the essence of the Vedas, Srimad Bhagavatam, the essence of the Vedas, galitam phalam, which fell. Galitam means fall. When it fell, shuk mukhat amrit dravya samritam. The shuk, Sri Shukdev Goswami, touched with his beak. That was the missing link up till now. Everything was complete. Everything was sweet. Fruit from the branch of Narayan, then coming to Brahma, to Narad, Vedvyas. Wow. Is prasadam, mahaprasadam, mahaprasadam, mahaprasadam. Morris get taste by Vaishnavas get maha. We're getting more maha. Like we offer to deities, oh please honor prasadam. And when I used to come from the room of Srila Gurudev, on his plate, this is mahaprasadam. It became mahaprasad. So it get more sweeter. So shuk mukhat amrit dravya samritam. With the touch of the lotus lips of Sri Shukdev Goswami, who is Bhagavat Sarup, who is incarnation of Krishna himself. Shuk mukhat amrit dravya samritam. Pibad Bhagavat rasmalayam. Drink this. Oh no, but when I heard, oh no, I don't want to drink so much because I heard if you drink so much you get intoxicated. No, that's about other intoxicants. That you lost your consciousness and you lost your dignity, you lost your identity, everything after taking intoxicants. That's true, right? I see many people just lying on the... I was in Germany one time. There was a carnival. Big sound coming. My devotee, I asked, why there's so much disturbance in class? They say, Maharaj, this is a festival nearby in a big playground. And they start 9 o'clock and they go until 4 or 5 in the morning. So after prasadam, we were just doing like some chanting outside and saw, oh my goodness, boys and girls totally fallen on the ground and bottles around them. Lost their dignity, lost their identity, lost their respect, everything. Everything is losing in that intoxicant. If you really want to get intoxicant, I can refer something very high potency. No drug in this world can be that high potent. Can make you hyper, yes? There's so many drugs who make you hyper. There's so many intoxicants make you hyper. I can name one. If you drink that, you get super hyper. You feel like flying in the sky. You feel like you're not in this world. And by drinking that intoxicant, you're also going to lose your identity. You're also going to lose your identity, but not dignity. You will be praised. But you're also going to lose your dignity amongst your drunk friends. They're going to lose that. You're going to lose that. But in the assembly of high honored people, high dignitaries, You will be praised if you take this intoxicant. You're very fond of intoxicant. You can't give up. Oh, we are so much now. It is in the blood now. It's so difficult to give up. Yes? There's nothing which you can't give up. You can give up everything. And if you're not able to give up, you're not adapting the association. You're only hearing Harikatha, but you're not adapting Harikatha. There's two different things. It's not one. Hearing Bhagavatam and adopting Bhagavatam. Speaking Bhagavatam and adopting Bhagavatam. I'm speaking, that doesn't mean I'm adopting. I'm on the process of adoption. I'm a student. So don't take me as a teacher. I'm a student. In the process of adoption. And I need mercy. Blessings of all Vaishnavas. May my process get complete as soon as possible. And what is the name of this drug? Srimad Bhagavatam. Pibad Bhagavata Rasmalayam. Keep on drinking this. Keep on drinking this. Keep on drinking this. Keep on drinking this. Baba, any stage, any saturation? No. Keep on drinking this. Up to what stage? Rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. Unless you get faint. Unless you get unconscious and faint. Drink that. Oh, also, when I'm dying, of course. Any example to prove this? Yes. My most revered Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada in Vrindavan, 1977, month of November, lying on his bed and speaking Bhagavatam. In that state, we get COVID, we get fever, I got jet lag, I can't focus on Bhagavatam. A personality who is showing us how to live, actually appropriate way to live body is this. Leave body, but drinking Bhagavatam, relishing Bhagavatam. This is the best drug, the best intoxicant. That's the glories. That's the glory of Srimad Bhagavatam. Pibad Bhagavata Rasmalayam. Alya means, we have Vidyalaya. Kanu Didi, what is the meaning Vidyalaya? How to describe Vidyalaya? The abode of Vidya. In English we say school, but Vidyalaya means the abode of learning, the abode of knowledge. Rasmalaya, Ale means abode of rasa. Keep on drinking, keep on drinking, keep on drinking, keep on drinking, non-stop. And if we feel after drinking so much, now it's too much, that means you're not drinking. That means you're not drinking. Because there is not too much here. There's not even 8 much, 9 much. There's all much and much. Keep on drinking. Rasmalayam. Unless you faint. Faint in conscious state while drinking this. Muhu raho rasika bhuvi bhavuka. That's the glories of this Bhagavatam. Compared to as fruit. And which fruit? There are many. We have jackfruit, we have berries, We have passion fruit. Which fruit is Bhagavatam compared to? Why mango? No, there are many fruits which are sweet. Grapes, bananas are also sweet. There are many fruits which are juicy. Orange is very juicy. Mango is the king of all the fruits. But I saw mango this morning. But mango has a pit and the skin. And we don't eat that, right? Even though it's also very delicious. Don't feel like giving up. Taste more, taste more. But this fruit is without any pit, without any skin. Means there is nothing to give up. From verse 1 to verse last, 18,000. Nothing to give up. Everything is to relish. How I can relish? There's so many kidnappings, there's so many stealing, there's so many killings. Do I have to relish that? Yes. If you hear, Jao Bhagavat Pado Vaishnav Sthane. Sri Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj used to sing this. Jao Bhagavat Pado Vaishnavera Sthane Ekanta Ashraya Karo Chaitanya Charane. Maharaj used to sing this. There is a verse. Jao Bhagavat Pado Vaishnava Sthane. Hear Bhagavatam from Vaishnavas. Because Srimad Bhagavatam is known by the name Paramhans Sahita. Paramhans Sahita. Paramahansa means swan-like devotees. Hansa and then Paramahansa. There are 4 stages of sannyas. Kutichak, Bahudak, Hans and Paramhans. Paramahansa. This is for very elevated, very high, pure, elevated. For them to drink, to relish. But if they're eating those mangoes and some drops fell on the ground, then so many ants comes, and because ants' stomach is small, ants by only eating 1 drop of mango fell from the mouth of any person eating and feel complete relishment. But the relishment of a person eating the complete mango and the relishment of the ant, the small stomach, also relishing complete. Similarly, Paramahansas, Shukdev Goswami, Narad, Parikshit Maharaj, they're Paramahansas. They're relishing that complete mango. But while relishing, some drop fall on the ground, and we like small little bugs and ants, we come and try to taste that. And for us, that fraction of 1 second, we think, oh, we are relishing Bhagavatam. For us, this is too much to hear, too much to speak, and too much to even relish. But imagine a person who's eating complete mango. And there's also something strange. Nigam kalturum galitam phalam shuk mukhat amrit dravya samitam pibat bhagvat. Pibat means drinking. You don't drink mango, you eat mango, right? It's not correct English, right? My Bharat Prabhu, if I say, why are you drinking mango? It's not correct. Why are you eating mango? That's correct, right? But Bhagavatam says, Pibat Bhagavata Rasmalayam. Pibat means drink. That's Sanskrit. Drink this fruit. How you drink this fruit? Fruit is there only to eat, not to drink. It describes Srimad Bhagavatam is such full of rasa, a container of rasa, and which don't even have any skin and any pit. It's just full of rasa. So you can't eat that. Any lemonade, you can't eat lemonade. You have to drink that. Okay, mango shake. You don't eat mango shake, you drink mango shake. Similarly, Srimad Bhagavatam is ras malayam, is full of rasa. That only way is to drink. You can't eat that, which gives direct effect. If you eat banana and if you drink banana shake, if you eat 2 banana and if you drink 2 banana, like you put water or you make a shake, that drinking 2 banana is equivalent, the sugar content in that is equivalent to the 8 bananas from medical science. It is rise your sugar immediately. Drinking banana and eating banana. So eating is better than drinking. But Bhagavatam is Pivant Bhagavata Rasmalayam. If you drink Bhagavatam, this fruit, it is going to give you 8 times more benefit than you chew and eat. That's why Pivant, drink this. Drink this as much as you can. No limitations. And Bhagavatam is also compared to as nectar. Hari Kathamritam is full of nectar. There is no poison, there is no toxins, there is no karma kand, there is no jnana kand. Only bhakti, which is nectarian. How bhakti is nectarian? Krishna speak this to devotees, not to atheists. This is for devotee section. Krishna says, Ama bhaje मांगे विषय सुख, अमृत छाड़ा विषय मांगे ए बड़ा मूर्ख, अमी विज्ञ से मूर्ख विषय कहनो दिवो, सच अनामृत दिया विषय भुलाइवो. Krishna is saying this to devotee section now. Ama bhaje, worshipping me and asking what? Sense gratification. Amrit chhada, giving up nectar and asking poison from me. Very foolish. He bada murkh, very foolish. Ami vigya say murkh, but I'm intelligent. Even though you're foolish, but I'm intelligent. Why would I give you the poison? I want you to drink nectar. Ami vigya say murkh, visha kano dibo. Why would I give you poison? Rather, I will give you nectar. Soch namrita diya vishay bhulaibu. I will give the nectar of my lotus feet to you and make you forgetful of all the poisons. This is poison. Following karma kand is poison. Following the process of karma is poison. Following the process of jnana is poison. The only nectar is bhakti, Bhagavatam. Just hearing Bhagavatam, shunvatam sakatha. Hearing. Many verses described by Acharyas only describe about hearing Bhagavatam, not so much about speaking Bhagavatam. This is something to drink. Glorious are those Acharyas like Shukdev Goswami and Gurudev and Prabhupada and many others who made us drink this. We are not qualified to speak. We are here to drink this. Then why are you speaking? If someone raises this question. How many Bhagavatam you spoke? Oh, well, 200 times. So that means you must be knowing now complete Bhagavatam. Or no? Why not? We're not speaking Bhagavatam or hearing Bhagavatam to know Bhagavatam. Now this is not according to Tattva but according to Ras, a way of presenting by some very high class Vaishnava from Vrindavan. We're not hearing and speaking Bhagavatam to know Bhagavatam. Then why are you speaking and hearing? So that Bhagavatam should know us. So that Bhagavatam can know us. Know us means see my faults. Prabhu, I'm not able to understand your features. At least you understand my problems and my features. So therefore we beg, while speaking and hearing Bhagavatam, we beg to Srimad Bhagavatam, please know us. Try to understand us. Try to understand my situation and uplift my consciousness. Elevate my consciousness to that stage where I can comprehend, where I can actually relish Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the only means and the only means and the only means to get all perfection. Love matra sadhu sang sarva siddhi hai. We say that, right? Sadhu sang sarva shastra kai. All shastras claim sadhu sang, association of devotees. All shastra means what? Why to go all so many shastras? Kimva paririshvara. Dharma projit kaito atra parma nirmasaran satam vedyam vastram atra vastu shivadam tapdrayam Srimad Bhagavatam Mahamuni Krite Kimva Paririshvara. What is the need of all of the scriptures if Srimad Bhagavatam is there? So we say sadhu sang sarva shastra kai. All shastras. And we can say the essence of all shastras is Srimad Bhagavatam. And Bhagavatam is giving us what? All association. As sadhus in Bhagavatam. Sut Goswami, Gokarna, Shukdev Goswami, Jad Bharat, Kapil Bhagwan, Prahlad Maharaj, and who else? Rishadev, Gopis. So sadhu kritta vibhudiyo shapiva. Gopis are sadhus. And Krishna is giving, acting as sadhu, instructing to Uddhav, 11th canto. Now Yogendras, everything compiled for sadhu sangha. So this is sadhu sangha, sarva shastra kai, love matra sadhu sangha. Bhagavatam, Mahapuran, O Srimad Bhagavatam, please know us. Try to understand us. Because by doing this, sarva siddhi hai, I'll get all perfection. And that's the only aim and object of serving Srimad Bhagavatam in the form of speaking and hearing and remembering and reading and praising and worshipping to get perfection. And the perfection, Bhagavatam claims, Radha Dasyam. The only scripture which can take one to Radha Dasyam. From that minute situation of being minute soul and achieving Radha Dasyam through Srimad Bhagavatam. Bolo Bhagavat Mahapuran ki jai. Tai Gaur Premanande. I am punctual, Prabhu. 7 o'clock. I wanted to start. I wanted to say about the stories from the Puranas, but that will going to take more time, much time. So maybe tomorrow. Let's see how far we can go. But don't get worried and please don't come less in number, because you may say this is too much philosophical and it's not for me. That's the glories of Bhagavatam. I try to repeat the words of Srila Gurudev, Srila Vaman Gosai Maharaj and Acharyas, how they used to glorify Srimad Bhagavatam, just repeating their words. Nothing is mine. And by doing so, we all going to get benefit. And tomorrow some more pastime part and some tattva part we're going to hear tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Shri Radha Govinda ki jai. Oh, immediately Aarti. Okay. I was thinking for one bhajan, but now it's done. Okay. Tomorrow. Aarti. Sachinandan Gaur Hari ki jai.
Take a bite. You can drink it. It's not quite, no, that's not.